Privileged White Male Radio on a Tuesday. Tuesday work week. Yeah, exactly. Pokemon Go. The new game for your smartphone. What the fuck are we, 12 in this country? I can't believe how popular this game is. And I just heard a news report that Pokemon Go is raising concerns because people are not paying attention to where they are while they're looking for these Pokemon out in public. Fears that they'll be run over by traffic, and that some are being robbed by criminals because they're so distracted by their freaking Pokemon game. Look, I was done with this shit when I kept getting Facebook requests for Candy Crush Saga and some other goddamn... I still get them. I don't know about you, but my time is limited. I could barely find time to take a dump in a day. I certainly don't have time to play Pokemon, nor would I want to if I did have time. Pokemon? Really? I thought this cartoon was like old and over and done with. And I know it's supposedly, it's a new way for people to get fit because it keeps kids active. What? You want to know how you keep kids active? Hey, little fucker, get out there and chop some firewood. How about you till the garden, mow the lawn, go ride your bike. Let you run around the block a couple times. That's what I told my daughter. She get all wound up in the house. You know what? Go outside and run around the block a couple times. No, I don't. Get out there. No, I don't. Get out. The TV's off until you go out there and do it. I want 2 times around the block. That's how you get kids active. You make them active. You don't have to entice them with a freaking stupid game. But it does explain one thing. I mentioned a few podcasts ago that my girlfriend and I were driving down a street in Fargo, North Dakota, and we came across groups of men, young hipster douchebags, standing alongside the road. I'm serious, there was at least 20. There was probably 10 in one group, 6 in another, and 2 or 3, and then some lone stragglers alongside the road. And I'm serious, every one of them had their faces buried in their phones. And my girlfriend and I remarked at it, going, what the hell is going on? Why are all these guys out on a Sunday afternoon wearing their khaki shorts, flip-flops, some in stupid hats with unkempt hair? Yuck, I hate hipsters. God, it just irritates me. But what are they doing? We couldn't figure it out. Now I know. Because that's when the Pokemon game... These little douchebags were out playing their little Pokemon games on their phones. You know, in between getting news clips that another black man's been shot by a white police officer, and, cops getting shot in Dallas, and, oh, by the way, Bernie supports Hillary now. It's all good. We live in a fucked up world. Let me tell you. I'd be willing to bet you that Pokemon will outlast the criminal justice system reforms that we're all talking about this week. I guarantee you we'll still be talking about the Pokemon game a couple months from now. Good, bad, or indifferent, it'll still be in the news. You'll wonder why the United States is in the shape it's in. And on that note, just a little brief aside back into politics for a second. Listening to Bernie Sanders endorse Hillary Clinton today and talk about how America is much better when we all stand together. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, gay, straight, transgender. When we all stand together, America's a better place. So I would tend to agree with you, Bernie. But I have one question. What do we all stand together in favor of? What is the one thing that unites all of these groups? True leaders unite groups. And make no mistake about it, the United States is more groupified now than it ever has been. I happen to believe in rugged individualism. That's what I aspire to. Yes, groups are nice, but I'm an individual. I'm not the type of person who feels the need to identify or find my identity in groups. I'm me. I'm fine with that. But what is it that we all unite around, Bernie? That's the question I have. I know what it used to be. I know what Americans used to unite around. They used to unite around American exceptionalism. The fact that we were all Americans and America was the greatest country on the planet. In spite of our political and ideological differences, that was the one common thread we all shared, regardless of what group we were in. And I think that's disappeared. So I think we've got about half of America that believes in American exceptionalism, and we've got another half of America that believes in American guilt. We've got half of our country that is clinging to what America was, and another half of the country that is reaching for what they want America to be. These two things don't jive together. They really don't. So what do we all unite around, Bernie? It really doesn't seem possible to me. Kumbaya. All right, rodgraphic@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.